Hey everyone, so we just had our June Nintendo Direct for 2023, and I kind of want to talk about it. There were a lot of games that were announced. Some of them I thought were pretty cool. Some of them I thought were, decent, I guess, or pretty interesting at least. And also there's just some things I kind of want to talk about at the end, just sort of Nintendo in general related. So let's kick it off. Besides like your standard DLC stuff that they always show at Directs for like Mario Kart and stuff, we got a first look at a new Detective Pikachu game. Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. I have not really played any of the other games. I saw the movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Ryan Reynolds is pretty good. Too bad he didn't show up for the game. Just kidding. I know that people like the guy who voices this Pikachu. But yeah, it looks good. Like it looks like fun. It looks charming. I like the humor. It just looks like a fun time. I might check this game out. It might be my first one into the series. We also got a look at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. That was almost kind of a lock, I think, for this Direct. Yeah, it looks solid. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really fell off of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so I don't know what the hell is going on here. It looks cool, though. It seems like it has a very artsy-fartsy vibe for the DLC. Like, I don't know. Everyone's dressed up and looking fancy. Let me ask you guys a question, though, for people who are still playing this game. Is it good now? Like, is it better? Have they released updates to like improve the performance and stability? If not, I think this DLC is a perfect time to start rolling out some of those updates. This game had so much potential and it was just marred by like bugs and just horrific performance issues at launch. So I would love to see it get fixed up a bit before this DLC rolls out. Next, there was this large Metal Gear collection that was announced. This is also coming out for Xbox and PlayStation, so we already kind of have an idea of what it is. It's called the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Yeah, I mean, this looks solid, no pun intended. It has Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3, bonus content, graphic novels, digital books, and a soundtrack. I mean, for $60, this seems like a really good deal for any Metal Gear Solid fans, or really just, I think, anyone who wants to replay some of these old games. As far as I can tell, it looks like just straight up ports. I don't really know that much about this series, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, but it looks pretty good, and it looks like a really solid deal for what you're getting. A surprise announcement for me was another WarioWare game already. It feels like we just had our last one, which I guess did come out 2 years ago in September of 2021. But this seems, I don't know, it just feels like not enough time has passed since the last one. I'm not complaining. I was just kind of surprised. It looks fine. It's called WarioWare Move It. It seems that there's like a focus on exercise, which is it's cool, I guess. I don't know. I play video games to be fat and lazy. I don't want to exercise. I'm sure people will enjoy this game. WarioWare has its following, and it's very good at what it does. So good for them. Game looks good. Just looks like more WarioWare. We also got an extended look at Pikmin 4, which, yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm excited. I hope that game is good. It seems like they're taking the franchise and like I don't know, the next step, kind of finally allowing people to like explore at night, which is good. I think that'll be fun. I'm excited to see what sort of interesting gameplay loops they can kind of throw in there. On top of that, they also announced a Pikmin 1 and 2 digital remaster. It's just an HD re-release for $50. It went and shadow dropped right on the store immediately after the Direct. Out of all the remakes that have been rumored, I completely forgot about this one. But I was pleasantly surprised. It makes sense with Pikmin 3 already on the Switch and 4 on the way. I think they are really trying to like rejuvenate this franchise a little bit, get people back into it, which is good because they're fun games. I like them. Oh, there will also be a physical release in September, and if you pre-order from Walmart, then you can get a water bottle. I'm not sponsored in any way by Walmart, but at Walmart, if you're listening, I will 100% take a sponsorship. Super Mario RPG remake or deluxe, or I don't know. Nintendo always calls their re-releases deluxe. They're just calling this Super Mario RPG, and it's a remake of the 90s game. I think it was originally developed by Square Enix. Yeah, I mean, this has kind of been in the rumor mill for a while now. It's coming out this November. It has like a chibi graphic style, kind of similar to like the Link's Awakening remake. I don't know, art style looks good. This is another game I have not played. All I know is that people really like it. So I'm excited to kind of experience this for the first time. As far as what I can tell, people are pretty excited about this. They say it looks faithful to the original while just, polishing up, updating the graphics, and remixing the soundtrack a bit. We also got a look at Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon from the 3DS, which is, I guess, getting an HD port coming to the Switch in 2024. Okay, this is interesting to me. It seems kind of weird. Like, I feel like Nintendo doesn't really do stuff like this where they just announce like, hey, we're working on this, right? Like it feels like they don't really announce something until it's like, I don't know, like further along down the line, getting closer to release. Like they didn't even give a solid release date. They just said 2024. I'm not really too sure what the deal is behind that, or if they're even, I don't know, maybe I'm just making a big deal out of nothing. Maybe this means that Luigi's Mansion 4 is in the works by someone, or we're gonna get a Luigi's Mansion movie. That'd be pretty good, right? And also, similarly, we also got like the same kind of deal with a Princess Peach solo game that's coming in 2024. I guess it's about time. There's only been one other Princess Peach solo game. It was Super Princess Peach in 2005. That's kind of crazy because, like, I don't know, it's Princess Peach. Anyway, same deal. They're just like, hey, we're working on this game. It's going to come out sometime next year. And I don't know, they didn't really show too much of it, which it just feels different, I guess. Normally Nintendo shows like what games they're working on and like what the deal is with it, but this, it was just kind of nothing. I guess the only other time I can think of this happening is when they did Tears of the Kingdom announcement, like the original one. It was just called the Breath of the Wild sequel, and Metroid Prime 4, where we just got like a logo. So Nintendo doesn't do this too often. I'm just kind of, I don't know, interested. See if there's any sort of deal behind this. An awesome surprise for me, though, was the Batman Arkham Trilogy getting ported to the Switch. Okay, if this runs well, and that's a big if this runs well, this is a must-have on the Switch. Those games are some of the most fun, just best experiences that a Batman fan can really have. I don't know, it's just, they're great games, they're great performances. Kevin Conroy is awesome in it. Rest in peace, legend. Kevin Conroy, to me, he is my Batman. He is the definitive Batman, the best one. Anyway, those games are amazing, and if it runs well on the Switch and it's $60, I would highly recommend that series to anyone. Last but not least, we finally got a true new 2D Mario game. It's been a long time. I think Super Mario Bros. On the Wii U, Super Mario Bros. U, whatever, came out in like 2014, maybe? I don't know. It's been a really long time. So we're gonna get a new 2D platformer Mario game on October 20th of 2023. So it's going up against Spider-Man 2. I don't know, whatever. The game looks interesting. It looks like they're kind of picking some stuff up from Super Mario Odyssey with, like, I don't know, like the power-ups they seem a lot more in depth, which is cool. I'm glad that they're finally, I don't know, really innovating the 2D style. These are some of my favorite Mario games, just the regular 2D platformer ones. So see them take another swing at this, go back to it, it makes me really happy. The power-ups look interesting. Daisy's gonna be there, which is cool. I don't know, it's Super Mario Goes to Zaza Land with Daisy and the other crew. I think it's gonna be fun. It looks really cool. I'm still kind of on the fence about the art direction. I can't really explain it, but something seems off. And like, I was rewatching the trailer, and like, I think it's when Mario, I don't know, he's super cartoony. First of all, I think too cartoony for my preference, but he jumps up and like gets the toad that like makes him grow, and his legs like could, like, I don't know, they just like break basically. It's so weird. I'm not really sure if they're gonna stick with this, like these animations throughout, but I don't know, it seems weird to me. I'm excited for this game. I freaking love Mario, in case you guys couldn't tell. And I was looking, it's also gonna be $60, so it seems like Nintendo's sticking with the $60 price tags. Guess Zelda was just their only $70 one, which is, it's good. Oh, and one last thing, there's no Mario Sports game. What the hell? We've gotten like a Mario Sports title with like every summer since the Switch has come out, so it's kind of disappointing that we didn't get anything this year. We still need Mario Super Sluggers on the Switch, or some variation of Mario Baseball, but oh well, I guess. It's kind of lame. Anyway, I wanted to conclude this video with just something about Nintendo in general, something that I don't know, maybe I'm looking into this too much, but it feels like with this direct, like, it feels like it was slower than normal. I don't really know how to describe it. It feels like Nintendo is slowing down. Like, they're not really announcing like any like thing too major, or not really showing anything like big. I don't know. It just feels like there isn't as many releases or like games announced in this direct compared to previous ones. And I could totally just be overthinking it, but maybe Nintendo is finally slowing down and gearing up for whatever they have next. And yeah, I know the rumors have been going on forever about a Switch 2 or whatever Nintendo is gonna pump out next, but maybe it's finally starting to happen. Maybe this direct is a sign that, yeah, they're slowing down. Whatever they're doing, it's coming up. You know, maybe fall of next year. Really, because really at this point, we totally should have had another 3D Mario game, right? It's been so, like, Odyssey came out in 2017. It's been a long time. So my only guess, my hopeful guess, I suppose, is that they're saving it for whatever the next version of the Switch is, or whatever Nintendo's next console is. That could just be wishful thinking on my end, but I don't know. It's just something I thought of. Anyway, what did you guys think? Do you think that Nintendo is slowing down at all, or was this just a regular direct to you? What was your favorite announcement from the direct? What is something that caught you completely by surprise? I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. This has been my Friday Free Talk, where I just kind of ramble and talk about anything. So I really appreciate you guys as always. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.